but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
15. Hey, 57 color. Hey, yo, go.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
43.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now give left side to Lloyd. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here. They run once more with Lloyd. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He's on the move. Got a man, Bowers has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, a run with Lloyd. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Isaac Orindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready.
Looking for a throw here. Able to get it to Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Slot man motioned over. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Wow, wide open here. Complete. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
They kick the running back in motion. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Here's 2nd and 14. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Oh, trying forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow.
Man in motion out of the slot. Running left with Lloyd. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Linky Luvu there for the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
70 range.
Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler. Come 19.
They'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the... It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. First down throw, Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Lloyd. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Got it. Ready?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. No, no. Check smash. Check smash. Ready?
On the give, it's Garendo. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Right.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5
Yellow.
at the 25-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
15.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Steelers need some big yards in a hurry. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow. Right.
Here's Lloyd. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. Marshawn Lloyd. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. He's got a man left. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Ready. Hot, hot.
Pass play now. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Right on, Mister. Right on, Mister. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. 43, 43. Yellow.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Easy. Right.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. Able to find Jones. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Right.
A give right side. Here's Lloyd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. Complete here to Bowers. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, Sunday. Right side.
From midfield on 2nd down. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
60.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 79 Bronco. Warriors 70. Go.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Set, go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Set up.
Now a give to Garindo. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Huh.
2nd and 13. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found his way through most of the kicking team. He picked up 25 on that return. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the 42. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin White hauls him down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go.
From the 34. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long for him here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, That is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, 43, 43.
At the 13-yard line.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Bronco 80. Hut.
Garindo running between the tackles. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Set, go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Get up.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57. Right.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Jones reels it in. And he'll get it up to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now.
Ball on these two. Ball on these two. Right side.
From the 27. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
He'll go right back to Garindo. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. Will take over deep on their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. Still going through the 25. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Attack, attack! Attack!
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He's on the move. On target to Worthy. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the air, Mahomes. On the quick slants, it's Liggett. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Garindo again. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They kick the running back in motion. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time he's looking to throw. That's complete to Garindo. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.